One of my coworkers thought she shut down our entire office's internet today because she purchased tickets for Taylor Swift. Hello, you beautiful humans. My name is Leslie Page and this is my channel, Leslie Page. I have not made a video in a year. This is my second time trying to record this, so cut me some slack if you care. Today is November 15th, 2022, a day that will go down in infamy as the day that Ticketmaster upset a very large number of Swifties, and that's bad news. What happened today? So I am not necessarily a fan of Taylor Swift. I have nothing against her. So if you are a Swiftie, you know what went on. If you're not a Swiftie, you probably also know what went on, but why is this a big deal? We're gonna get there. This is why I'm making this video. So, Taylor Swift. I think you know who she is. She's a pop icon who's been killing the game for over 15 years now. She's young, popular, got a new album out, hasn't toured in 4 years. Swifties are chomping at the bit to make sure that they get to see Taylor live. When she announced that she was going on tour, there was a verified fan pre-sale that you got selected for. You picked like the areas you would be willing to go to, and you got approved for one of them by Ticketmaster. I think that's correct. But from what I've gathered, that's what happened. So today, at 10 a.m., the verified fans, which I have many people in my life who are Swifties, and a few of them got verified, some of them did not. The verified fans were able to get in at 10 a.m. to buy their tickets, up to 6 tickets. My coworker was one of them. She was able to get her tickets. But it took her until 1 p.m. She got on at 9 to make sure that she had everything prepared, her credit card information was already in the computer, she knew what she was getting. And then our office internet went out whenever she pushed confirm order. She got her tickets, but she literally thought her confirming her order for Taylor Swift broke the internet of our office. Now, I do think our internet went out because of Taylor Swift. I forgot to mention that the reason why I believe that Taylor Swift actually did crash our internet was because I work at a predominantly women-based university, and I'm sure that a majority of the people on our campus love Taylor Swift and we're trying to get those tickets. So I legitimately think the internet on my university crashed because of Taylor Swift. So what happened was Ticketmaster made a bunch of young women, predominantly young women, wait for hours to try to get tickets to the most popular female artist and probably most popular pop artist to date currently, and didn't even give some of them tickets, didn't even give them the opportunity to get on the website. Probably be like, well, they're tickets, what's the big deal? Well, Ticketmaster has some bad company practices. Ticketmaster sent out a fan support tweet that said, "A few updates on the Taylor Swift Eras Tour on sale. There's been a historically unprecedented demand with millions showing up to buy tickets for the Taylor Swift Tix pre-sale. Hundreds of thousands of tickets have been sold. If you have already secured tickets, you are all set. If you are currently in queue, please hang tight. Queues are moving and we are working to get fans through as quickly as possible. West Coast on sales for Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Santa Clara, and Seattle, originally scheduled for 10 a.m. will now be taking place at 3 p.m. Queues will open 30 minutes prior. The Capital One on sale is being rescheduled to tomorrow at 2 p.m. local venue time. All pre-sale codes and links sent via text will still work at that time. Thank you for your patience as we continue managing the huge demand." Ticketmaster really said, we didn't expect millions of people to want to see the biggest pop star. I just really don't know how they didn't think this through. And it just gets worse from there. Someone responded to that original tweet and said, "So let me get this straight. 1, Ticketmaster knew how many people signed up for the verified fan. 2, Ticketmaster knew how many people got codes. 3, Ticketmaster f***ed up so badly that they're rescheduling the pre-sales that people took off work for, skipped class for, etc. I'm so upset I moved my camera. Anyway, I'm not gonna fix it. Why didn't we think about this better? Why didn't we scatter tickets better? I really don't understand how that happened. They gave out millions of verified fan codes. Why didn't they schedule who went where or who got on at what time. The tweets just get better from there. Taylor Swift Eras Tour Ticketmaster Experience Starter Pack. Honestly, f Ticketmaster for making my friends cry and be so stressed out. This shouldn't be so difficult. Agreed. Taylor should start her own ticketing company to rival Ticketmaster, and the slogan should be the Swiftiest way to get tickets. We are aware fans may be experiencing intermittent issues with the site, and we are urgently working to resolve. What do the Ticketmaster fees pay for? Because it's surely not making sure their infrastructure actually works. Swifties crashed Ticketmaster. No. Ticketmaster crashed Ticketmaster. All we did was show up when we were told. This was poor planning on Ticketmaster's part. Get your facts straight. Rolling Stone, what does Tuesday, November 15th mean to you? If you're an average person, it's probably just another day. But for Taylor Swift fans, that's a bad sentence. For Taylor Swift fans desperate to snag tickets to the pop star's latest stadium tour, today isn't just another Tuesday. It's all out war. I don't think it's actual war, like the possible one that's ensuing. Taylor Swift changed Apple Music and she changed Republic Records to make it fair for artists. Now it's time for her to change Ticketmasters for the fans. Lots of pins. I have many thoughts. Taylor Swift should legit start a competitor to Ticketmaster. Keep your anger with Ticketmaster, but not go after Swifties who manage to get tickets no matter how many. They deserve them. Scalpers don't, but your timeline friends do. Personally, happy for the people who managed to navigate and succeed in this mess. I'm happy about that. That one was sweet. Russia attacking NATO member Poland with a missile, almost starting World War III. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift fan on Twitter right now mad at Ticketmaster for not letting them buy a pre-sale. And my favorite Swiftie, who I don't think got tickets, is AOC. Daily reminder that Ticketmaster is a monopoly. Its merger with Live Nation should never have been approved, and they need to be reined in. Break them up. She didn't get her tickets. I doubt she got pre-sale. And I'm so sorry, AOC, that sucks. Russia attacked Poland and maybe started World War III, trending lower than Taylor Swift fans mad. Ticketmasters and letting them pre-sale is the funniest thing I've seen all day. Yeah, it also is below the Grammys. And this was the one that I saw that kind of got me thinking, what the hell is going on? Taylor Swift walking onto stage with no one in the audience because that Ticketmaster queue never did move. And it just goes on and on and on and on. It really never ends. So I went looking into what was going on with Ticketmaster after what AOC said, because I was like, what? I knew Ticketmaster sucked because I've bought tickets. But what do you mean that they're a monopoly? Oh my God, they're a monopoly. So first of all, Ticketmaster has a common through line that they blame artists and venues for the pricing of their tickets and that the fees are the thing that they decide. My issue with that statement is they enter exclusive contracts with artists and venues, so I feel like they should have more input than that. And their fees aren't transparent. Joe Biden announced he would begin cracking down on what is called junk fees that are often initially hidden from customers when they search for tickets or are added after buying. Each year, these junk fees that companies charge cost Americans tens of thousands or tens of billions. That's a big difference. Tens of billions of dollars, weighing down family budgets and making it hard for people to pay their bills. So my administration is taking action to eliminate these fees. The Federal Trade Commission has begun drafting a rule to change how companies charge for these fees. Live Nation appeared to welcome the news. It's crazy. It's like they know that's going to affect them. We applaud President Biden's advocacy for free transparency in every industry, including live event ticketing, it said in a statement. As for the Swiftie ticket sales chaos on Tuesday, Ticketmaster urged fans on Twitter to avoid going through its homepage to get tickets because they can't freaking figure out their website. Their ticketing practice is already like a big issue, and oh my God, Ticketmaster will get you with those hidden fees. Every single ticket website will do that, but Ticketmaster is notoriously the worst. In addition to that, we're going to go back to AOC's comment. So what is a monopoly? Well, you see, my friends, it's like the game Monopoly. You know how the rules are, you're trying to get everything? That's a monopoly. Mickey Mouse, House of Mouse, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. they're a big one. Disney's almost a monopoly, if not a monopoly, just because it's incredibly impossible, very, very high barriers, that it's like there's a low chance you can get in on that. You can't get into the industry that rivals House of Mouse. It's just not going to happen. Same with Ticketmaster or Eventbrite, SeatGeek, different things like that. It is very hard getting in on the ticketing industry. It's really hard to get in there because there's already exclusive contracts with artists, venues, and different things that go into actually creating events. And that's not just concerts, it's also live performances in theater, in orchestras, sporting events, wrestling, different things like that. I've been to all of these recently, except for sporting events because sporting events suck. But I've gone to different wrestling events recently, orchestra events recently, theater events recently, and concerts recently where ticketing is part of it. And I've gone to various sites to get those. The point is, I disagree that Taylor Swift could just make a ticketing website. Do I think she has power to change it? Absolutely. But I don't think she has the current want or need to do it. While I do believe that she probably does care about her fans, just from some of the things I have seen from people who are fans of her, even though it is skewed because, again, they are fans, they want to see all the good that is Taylor Swift. I don't know if that would be her top priority. Unless it was like a brownie points move, you know? Like, do you know how you really win over your fans? You create an entire ticketing empire just to get more money from them. That'd be kind of cool. Be a power move. I still wouldn't go see her live, but I also wouldn't have the opportunity to. So it's fine. I just don't see how that's feasible because it is a monopoly. Because companies like Ticketmaster is already in an exclusive contract with Taylor Swift, Harry Styles, Bruce Springsteen. I got those names from an article. So it's already highly unlikely that it'd be really feasible to get in on the ticketing landscape. Where I think she could make change is by getting rid of that contract, by not re-signing it, not re-upping it, and actually just starting to coordinate venues herself or her team's self. I think that can make a difference. Or stop touring with Ticketmaster. Go to a different one. At that point, no Swifties. I don't think we're gonna get a Swiftier ticket way. What did she say? The swiftiest way to get tickets. It's not really a move that would be lucrative at the moment. Does that mean it's impossible? No. Does that mean I could be absolutely wrong? Yes. On August 31st in 2022, does Ticketmaster have a monopoly on live events? Bruce Springsteen, I told you I got these names. Bruce Springsteen, Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, and other popular artists have taken advantage of the system. This is partially why I don't think it's in her business plan, because there is advantage to this. It puts more money in their pockets rather than those of scalpers. But many fans aren't happy with the ballooning costs. It's the latest controversy surrounding the company, which has long attached antitrust criticism. Live Nation, Ticketmaster's parent company, owns concert venues, promotion tours, and sells tickets. Some say that leaves little room for competition, hurting fans, hurting artists, and industry at large. That I kind of want to leave off as the main thesis of what's going on. Or the conclusion. I don't know where I am. What a day it's been. Is Live Nation a monopoly? Yeah. Who would that hurt? A lot of people. Let's go through them. Okay. So it hurts fans, first of all. It hurts people who want to purchase tickets. It hurts venues as it makes them stuck with ticketing systems that are not going to actually benefit them if they want to branch out, do cheaper tickets, want to actually, I don't know, even up tickets, make more premium tickets. It doesn't give them a lot of freedom for themselves. It doesn't give artists freedom for themselves either. Even if they're like making the ticket cost, they're not the one controlling when people are getting those tickets. They're not controlling what the cap of that or the minimum of those tickets are. They don't actually get full control of the ticketing and the money. It also hurts the opportunity for better ticketing systems. It hurts scalpers. We don't really care that it hurts scalpers, but it hurts them. But I don't think a lot of people would want to actually go to concerts if they're going to be so outrageous. Other smaller artists are not going to be able to fill seats like Taylor Swift. It's going to be harder for people to get to those concerts. It's going to be harder for people because there's going to be more limited shows. It does make me worried that smaller artists are going to suffer from this inflation of tickets and fees, and something as big as what's going on with Taylor Swift will probably affect the smaller artists and fans who don't care about Taylor Swift. I'm interested in this because a company like Live Nation and Ticketmaster could not get people on their website. They know how many tickets they sent out to people, how many verified fans there were, how many were going to each location, who was approved for what location, how many tickets they could get up to, and they still couldn't predict the number of people that would be on at 10 a.m. today. The last thing I want to go through is what happened with my few friends that talked to me about their experience. So my coworker, I talked about her a little bit, but I reached out to some people I know on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. And this is what they told me. So this is someone I know, and they were able to get tickets. I loaded the page up at 9 a.m., which was probably unnecessary since that doesn't affect the order of things. I just wanted to avoid running into any issues with the site getting overloaded when everyone rushed right at 10. The progress line moved for me, but it was really slow, and the bar didn't even fill up all the way before it loaded the ticket buying page. It had only loaded to right past the "You're in line" text on the page. It let me in probably around 12:10, and I selected 2 different sets of tickets that got sold out from under me and gave me an error before it finally let me buy the 3rd set. It was terrifying because each time I went back to try for a new ticket, I could see the available seats getting smaller and smaller, and the good ones that weren't bought raise in price every time, lol. Finally completed the transaction around 12:20. God bless our Lord and Savior Taylor Swift for granting me these tickets, though. After seeing how much of a struggle it was to get the tickets in pre-sale, I'm very worried for the general sale girlies. It's probably going to be a bloodbath. Both my cousins that tried to get on there, both didn't get tickets, and one of them got pre-sale. She said it was not good. My other cousin kind of gave me more because she lives with me, but she told me that she was waiting basically at 7 a.m. and she didn't have pre-sale. She didn't even get a chance to look at tickets because by the time she got on, tickets were $400 for the nosebleeds. That's too much. I don't know how Ticketmaster can say that they don't control the pricing when the prices kept going up because they overloaded themselves. My card got full, so I'm just gonna finish it here. Anyway, it's just a lot to take in, and it makes me wonder what the landscape of live events is gonna look like from here on out. And that was already a question post-COVID. So with that, thank you for watching. Thank you for letting me struggle through that. And if you have any thoughts on the Taylor Swift situation, whether you're a Swiftie or not, if you went through pre-sale, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below and just tell me what the heck happened. If you care about the situation, are you scared about the future of monopolized ticket mastering? Is that something? I don't know. Please let me know. Have a wonderful day.